Hey everyone, welcome back to another CGH video. I'm your host, FM Media. And today we'll be taking a look at the brand new Vulcar Nebula Turbo, released as part of the Drip Feed content from the Diamond and Conceal Resort DLC. So grab a drink and let's get right into the video. Mainly based on the 1978 Volvo 242DL, the Nebula Turbo had gotten quite a liking from some of the GT Online players. Coming in at $797,000, the Nebula Turbo isn't going to break your bank account. It's a fun little boxy car that Rockstar decided to put in game, and that's quite a nice touch from their side as well. Customization wise, the Nebula Turbo won't disappoint you. It has 9 front bumpers, most of them are rally configurations, and 2 of them, which I absolutely love that Rockstar added this little detail, are a complete bumper delete and exposing the intercooler of the car. 2 rear bumpers in stock form or primary color. 4 different exhaust options. You have the option to sticker up the front fenders of the car, and each sticker I heard adds 5 brake horsepower. 4 grille options, the last 2 being more of a rally setup. 8 different hood options. And this is where the car got a lot of the hype around it, as 4 of those options are an exposed turbo option. You can either remove the hood, have a twin turbo setup on it, or you can even go full American on the Swedish little car and put a twin turbo V8 in it. I love that Rockstar added that little touch. 11 unique livery options. Personally, none of them suit the car except maybe for the 70s Colleen livery or the Nordic Racer. You can also add louvers at the back of the car, either in black or primary. You can change the mudguards for a secondary option, and respraying the car, the secondary is mostly going to affect the roof of the car. You have the option to add a roll cage, 6 different roof options, mostly being a different roof rack setup, 8 spoiler options, 3 of them change the entire trunk of the car. Suspension wise, you have only 3 options, and then Rockstar added this new feature of adding camber to the Nebula Turbo. This was something a lot of people were asking for a while back, so I'm glad that Rockstar actually pleased that portion of the fan base. Handling wise, the car isn't as pleasant as most of the cars we've seen so far in this DLC. It has a tendency to spin out even hitting a curb, and the car will steer either direction you hit that curb. It isn't the fastest sports classic car either, as it doesn't even make it in the top 10, so it doesn't stand a chance pretty much against everything. For more details about lap times, top speed, and more in detail, I highly consider you watch Brofy's video, as he'll go through in more detail about this vehicle itself. But Nebula Turbo isn't all about speed and handling, as it's absolutely fun to mess around with and drift in GTA. Yes, you heard me. Drift. Something about this car wants to make it drift around corners, and that is not a bad thing. For a while, fans had to manually modify their cars with the suspension glitch to be able to drift around. But for the Nebula Turbo, it drifts out of the box, and it's truly amazing that Rockstar did this little touch. I love throwing the car around and actually have a decent control of it. Now, I'm not a good drifter myself, but I do love drifting. So Rockstar did a great job on adding that part to the car as well. It isn't a looker either, as the Nebula Turbo is a pretty basic car design. There's nothing that's going to make you say wow or something like that. Well, except the engine mods. But other than that, it's a pretty simple little Swedish car. My overall opinion on the Nebula is mixed. As a car enthusiast, the Nebula is everything we've ever asked for. It isn't going to set lap times or handle like some of the supercars that we got to know of. It's pretty much a show car slash drift car. But for a regular player, this might just be a waste of time for them, and pretty much they have to wait for the next car to come out. The Nebula Turbo is a great conversation piece. It won't sway you with its boxy looks, but it will certainly change your mind on how you should look at this vehicle in GTA Online. So that concludes our video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. What do you think of the Vulcar Nebula Turbo? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Leave your opinions in the comment section down below. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to our channel. Also, not to forget, make sure to check our official CGH Discord server. Link will be down in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and for everything gaming, you know where to find it, right here at CGH.